Solar eclipses have always captivated humanity, often stirring awe, fear, and curiosity. From ancient times to the present day, these rare celestial events have held deep cultural, spiritual, and even scientific significance. Whether seen as omens by ancient civilizations or as opportunities for groundbreaking scientific discovery, solar eclipses have profoundly influenced human history. In this video, we explore 7 of the most impactful solar eclipses in history, examining the events that unfolded during these phenomena and the lessons we can draw from them. By understanding the historical and scientific context of these eclipses, we gain deeper insights into how natural events shape our perceptions, actions, and understanding of the universe. Let's take a closer look at these fascinating moments in history. 1. The 585 BC eclipse, the Battle of Halys. In 585 BC, a solar eclipse occurred during a decisive battle between the Lydians and the Medes, which is one of the earliest recorded instances of a solar eclipse having a direct impact on human events. This eclipse, which Thales of Miletus famously predicted, led to a halt in the battle. Both armies, bewildered by the sudden darkness, saw it as a divine sign. The two sides immediately called for a ceasefire and eventually negotiated peace, ending the conflict. Key impact. This eclipse is historically significant, not only because of its scientific importance — Thales was one of the first to predict such an event — but because it directly influenced a political and military decision. It marked the beginning of a shift in how people viewed celestial phenomena, not just as omens, but as events that could be predicted and understood scientifically. Additional fact. The eclipse was so important that ancient historians, including Herodotus, recorded it as a turning point in the conflict, demonstrating the profound impact such celestial events had on shaping the fate of nations in ancient times. Lesson learned. This event highlights the intersection of science, nature, and diplomacy. Thales's prediction not only demonstrated the power of scientific knowledge, but also showed how such knowledge could influence peace and prevent unnecessary bloodshed. 2. The 1133 eclipse, a sign of doom. The solar eclipse of 1133 AD occurred just before a major political upheaval in Europe. This eclipse, seen across much of Europe, was regarded as an ominous sign, especially in England, where King Henry I had recently died. His death led to a succession crisis between his daughter Matilda and her cousin Stephen, eventually resulting in a protracted civil war known as the Anarchy. Key impact. While the eclipse did not directly cause the civil war, it was seen by many as a divine warning. The timing of the event, during a period of political instability, intensified its perceived significance. Chroniclers of the time noted that the eclipse was seen as a harbinger of disaster, especially when combined with the sudden death of the king. Additional fact. Historical accounts from this period often linked solar eclipses to shifts in power. In the case of the 1133 eclipse, it was believed that the event foreshadowed the turmoil that would follow the king's death, a viewpoint common in medieval Europe. Lesson learned. The 1133 eclipse teaches us the power of symbolism. Celestial events, especially rare ones like solar eclipses, were often seen as divine messages. Even in today's world, such events continue to spark speculation and predictions, emphasizing how human perception can turn natural phenomena into powerful cultural symbols. 3. The 1919 eclipse, Einstein's theory of general relativity. The solar eclipse of May 29, 1919, was pivotal not only in the world of astronomy, but also in the field of physics. During this eclipse, British astronomer Arthur Eddington led an expedition to observe the bending of light around the Sun, as predicted by Albert Einstein's theory of general relativity. The results of this experiment confirmed Einstein's groundbreaking theory and revolutionized our understanding of gravity. Key impact. This eclipse is considered one of the most significant in scientific history because it provided the first empirical proof of Einstein's theory. Eddington's observations confirmed that light from stars passing near the Sun was bent due to the Sun's gravitational field, as predicted by Einstein. Additional fact: Einstein's general theory of relativity had been met with skepticism by some of the scientific community. The 1919 eclipse provided the first conclusive evidence supporting his work, marking a turning point in the acceptance of Einstein's theories. Lesson learned. The 1919 eclipse serves as a reminder of the power of observation and experimentation in advancing science. It also emphasizes the importance of challenging established knowledge, as the confirmation of Einstein's theory fundamentally altered the way we understand space, time, and gravity. 4. The 1968 eclipse, a symbol of change. On March 8, 1968, a solar eclipse occurred during a period of political and social upheaval in the United States. The 1960s were marked by the civil rights movement, the Vietnam War, and widespread protests. The eclipse was seen by some as a symbol of the turbulent times, a reflection of the social and political changes happening across the country. Key impact. While the eclipse itself didn't directly cause political change, it was widely seen as a metaphor for the shifting cultural landscape of the 1960s. Many viewed the eclipse as a cosmic reminder that change was inevitable, just as the sun would eventually be obscured by the moon and then return to its full brightness. Additional fact. The eclipse occurred during the same year as the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and the student protests in Paris, both of which were events that would mark the 1960s as a decade of intense political and cultural transformation. Lesson learned. This eclipse illustrates how natural events can serve as metaphors for the larger societal movements happening around us. It also highlights the role of symbolism in political and social movements, where even something as natural as a solar eclipse can take on cultural and political significance. 5. The 1999 eclipse, global tensions and reflection. On August 11, 1999, another solar eclipse passed across Europe, the Middle East, and India. This eclipse coincided with a period of global political tension, including the ongoing conflict in the Balkans and the rise of tensions in the Middle East. Many viewed this eclipse as a sign of change, particularly in the geopolitical sphere. Key impact. While there was no direct causal relationship between the eclipse and the global events of 1999, the timing of the event coincided with significant political and social unrest. The eclipse was seen by some as a metaphor for the impending changes in the global order. Additional fact. In India, the eclipse coincided with a major political and cultural shift as the country began to embrace a new economic policy that would shape its future as a global power. In the Middle East, the eclipse coincided with increasing instability, which was later exacerbated by the rise of terrorist organizations. Lesson learned. The 1999 eclipse teaches us that, even in our modern, scientifically advanced world, natural events still hold symbolic value. Whether seen as an omen or as a moment of reflection, solar eclipses remind us of the ever-present tension between natural phenomena and human history. 6. The 2017 Great American Eclipse, a national event. The solar eclipse of August 21, 2017, was a historic event for the United States. It was the first total eclipse to be visible across the entire contiguous United States in nearly a century. The eclipse was not only a spectacular visual event, but also became a cultural phenomenon as millions gathered across the country to witness it. Key impact. The 2017 eclipse provided an opportunity for national unity and reflection as people from all walks of life came together to observe the event. It also highlighted the role of science and education in fostering a sense of shared experience and wonder. Additional fact. This eclipse prompted numerous scientific studies, with researchers using the event to study the sun's corona, solar wind, and other space weather phenomena. The eclipse also inspired a wave of educational initiatives, with schools across the country organizing field trips and viewing parties. Lesson learned. The 2017 eclipse showed the power of a shared experience in bringing people together, regardless of political, racial, or social divides. It also demonstrated the importance of public engagement in science and the potential for celestial events to foster curiosity and education. 7. The 2024 eclipse, looking to the future. The solar eclipse on April 8, 2024, will be visible across a vast portion of North America, including major cities in the United States, Mexico, and Canada. This eclipse presents an exciting opportunity for scientific study, public engagement, and cultural reflection. Scientists are preparing to gather new data about the sun's behavior, while communities are planning large-scale viewing events. Key impact. The 2024 eclipse offers a chance to study solar phenomena with modern tools and technology that were unavailable during previous eclipses. It also provides a unique moment for national unity as people from all walks of life come together to witness this incredible natural event. Additional fact. The 2024 eclipse will be particularly significant because it will be visible in more heavily populated areas than any previous eclipse in recent memory. This means that millions of people will have access to the event, making it one of the most widely observed eclipses in history. Lesson learned. The 2024 eclipse reminds us that science continues to evolve, and the tools we now have allow us to gain deeper insights into the universe. It also demonstrates the enduring power of natural events to captivate and unite people around the world, providing a shared moment of awe and wonder. The timeless power of solar eclipses. Solar eclipses are more than just spectacular astronomical phenomena. They are powerful cultural, political, and scientific events that have shaped human history. From the ancient Battle of Halys to the modern-day study of solar phenomena, these celestial occurrences have influenced everything from warfare and diplomacy to scientific breakthroughs and cultural shifts. Each eclipse serves as a reminder of our place in the universe, of the fleeting nature of time, and of the awe-inspiring beauty of the cosmos. Whether you're watching from your backyard or studying its effects from a lab, The solar eclipse is an event that transcends boundaries and brings us all together to witness something greater than ourselves. 8. The Eclipse of 2071, a future celestial event and its global impact. Looking further ahead, the solar eclipse of 2071 promises to be an extraordinary event. Although it's still over 50 years away, it is already capturing the imagination of astronomers and skywatchers alike. This eclipse will be visible in the Arctic regions, which is relatively rare, and will be marked by the incredible contrast of sunlight over the icy landscape. Scientific significance. By 2071, advancements in space observation and satellite technology will allow for unprecedented scientific studies. Experts anticipate that this eclipse will provide deeper insights into the Sun's magnetic field and its interactions with the Earth's atmosphere. These studies could offer crucial information about space weather, solar radiation, and the long-term effects of the Sun's activity on our planet. The eclipse will also serve as a perfect opportunity to test new observational technologies, such as advanced solar telescopes and improved satellite sensors, designed to observe the Sun's behavior in real time. These findings will not only improve our understanding of solar physics, but could also enhance our ability to predict solar storms, which have the potential to disrupt communications, GPS systems, and power grids. Cultural and societal impact. Although it is difficult to predict precisely how people will react to the 2071 eclipse, it will likely hold deep cultural and symbolic significance. Eclipses have always been times of reflection, both scientifically and philosophically. By the time of the 2071 event, there may be even more emphasis on humanity's relationship with space, sustainability, and our long-term future on Earth. As climate change continues to challenge human society, the 2071 eclipse may become a symbol of hope and resilience, an opportunity for global unity in the face of environmental and geopolitical challenges. Much like the 2017 eclipse brought people together across the United States, this future event could serve as a reminder of our shared existence on Earth and our collective responsibility to protect our planet. Key takeaway: the 2071 eclipse will be a bridge between the scientific advancements of today and the possibilities of tomorrow. It will showcase how far humanity has come in understanding the cosmos and how much further we need to go in terms of sustainable living. For future generations, it could serve as both a reminder of our fragility and a celebration of our capacity for scientific achievement. 9. The 2024 eclipse. Preparation for a spectacular event. The solar eclipse of 2024 is already being hailed as one of the most anticipated astronomical events in recent history. This eclipse will cut across North America, from Mexico to Canada, passing through major cities in the United States. It's an event that has already garnered significant media attention, with people planning their travels and activities around it. Scientific focus. For scientists, this eclipse represents a unique opportunity to study solar phenomena that are usually obscured by the sun's brightness. Researchers are particularly interested in studying the sun's corona, the outermost layer of the sun's atmosphere, which is only visible during a total eclipse. This will help scientists continue their research into solar wind, solar flares, and the sun's magnetic activity. Additionally, the 2024 eclipse will offer a chance to test new technologies for observing solar phenomena. New instruments, like space-based telescopes, will be deployed to study the sun's behavior in greater detail. contributing to our broader understanding of solar activity and its influence on Earth. Social and cultural significance. Beyond the scientific community, the 2024 eclipse is expected to be a massive public event. Public viewing sites, educational events, and media broadcasts will allow people across the world to witness this spectacular phenomenon. The eclipse will likely be a moment for collective reflection on humanity's place in the universe, and many people will mark the occasion by sharing the experience with family and friends. The eclipse will also offer an opportunity for greater public engagement with science, particularly as organizations like NASA and local universities plan outreach activities to explain the science behind the event. It will be an opportunity for people to learn, marvel, and come together for a shared moment of awe. Key takeaway. The 2024 eclipse will not only advance scientific understanding, but will also serve as a global, unifying experience. Just as the 2017 eclipse brought millions of people together across the United States, the 2024 event will be an opportunity for millions of people around the world to experience the wonder of the universe in a collective and educational setting. 10. The timeless nature of solar eclipses, how they have shaped human culture. Solar eclipses have held a deep cultural and symbolic meaning throughout history. From ancient civilizations that saw eclipses as signs of divine wrath, to modern scientists who use them to advance our understanding of space, these celestial events continue to captivate humanity. Even in the digital age, when we can scientifically predict and explain eclipses, they still evoke powerful emotions and provoke thought about our place in the universe. Breaking the myths. For centuries, solar eclipses were viewed as ominous events, often linked to mythological stories or apocalyptic predictions. In ancient China, it was believed that a dragon was devouring the sun. In ancient Greece, eclipses were seen as a sign of the gods' displeasure. Even in more recent times, some superstitions about eclipses persist, although they are increasingly viewed through a scientific lens. Today, solar eclipses are seen not only as incredible visual spectacles, but as valuable scientific events that provide insight into the workings of our solar system. They offer opportunities to explore the sun's corona, study the effects of solar radiation, and better understand our planet's atmosphere. Cultural significance. Despite advances in science, eclipses remain culturally significant. Across the world, they are celebrated and observed with rituals, festivals, and gatherings. They remind us of the beauty of the natural world and our shared human experience. Whether it's a small family gathering to witness the eclipse or a large public event in a city park, these moments create a sense of unity and wonder that transcends geographical and cultural boundaries. Key takeaway. Solar eclipses have been and will continue to be powerful symbols of both natural beauty and cosmic mystery. They serve as a reminder that, despite our technological advancements, there is still much about the universe that remains awe-inspiring and beyond our full comprehension. Solar eclipses invite us to pause, reflect, and marvel at the grandeur of the cosmos. The enduring legacy of solar eclipses. From ancient prophecies to modern scientific breakthroughs, solar eclipses have consistently played a pivotal role in shaping our understanding of the universe and ourselves. These events connect us to the past, remind us of our scientific achievements, and inspire us to continue exploring the cosmos. Whether viewed as omens or as opportunities for discovery, solar eclipses have always been moments of collective awe, reflection, and wonder. As we look to the future, the upcoming eclipses, such as those in 2024 and 2071, promise to be even more spectacular, offering new opportunities for scientific research and global connection. The legacy of solar eclipses will continue to inspire generations, urging us to look up and ask questions, while reminding us that we are part of something much larger than ourselves. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of solar eclipses, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with friends and family. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, whether you've witnessed a solar eclipse in person or if you're looking forward to the upcoming events. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can stay updated on all things astronomy. Thank you for watching, and remember to look up at the sky. The universe is waiting to be explored.